Thanks.
You.
I'm just going to say, while you put down your cello, to the listeners who are listening to the podcast version, for this, it'd be worth going over to the video version just to see all the extended techniques that Peggy's doing to achieve such a palette of sound and color. You've carved out such an interesting career for yourself. I want to talk about lots of things, but I'll start by introducing you, but by saying I was reading about you and noticing in 2018, I believe you were hired in 8 acts over 10 days at the Vancouver Jazz Festival. I found this in a print article.
Okay. That
So
sounds
you
right.
just do tons of collaborations. You're very well known in Vancouver.
Pretty much when I started to improvise, uh, one of the first players I played with was Tony and his group, and that really gave me kind of the incentive and courage, I guess, to try also writing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I found in the classical world, it's just like you either play or you compose. It's very, in school at least,
Mm-hmm.
I knew people that were forbidden to do double majors. And they really encouraged cross-disciplinary collaborations. So I would play with a sculpture
Okay.
or an art installation, and yeah, I just kind of realized that I liked to improvise, even though I didn't really have a vocabulary at the time, or certainly no jazz training. But I was pretty inspired by seeing, like, when my program ended, I stayed and handed out the towels and keys at the pool. And that summer, of course, the jazz program came through under Dave Holland.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just mesmerized every night by what the musicians were doing there. So I definitely was gravitating towards something other than classical at that time, but I didn't exactly know what. Still don't really. There's a way to reach whatever you feel like. Like she really, yeah, you just felt like if you worked, it wasn't about talent or starting when you're 3 or any of these things. It was just a very clear method to get where you want to go, I guess. And it was really fun. There was a lot of joy and humor. And
Mm-hmm.